Now what in the hell is this? Oh no, sorry, I triggered a cutscene. Oh, maybe it's one of the currents. I'm Claudian, leader of this little research collective. Sorry, I'm just gonna. I know. Oh, these are for panda raids. Oh fuck. Okay. You spoke with Heidelin? Oh my god, it was we who peered into the fathomless sea from the anti-tower in the Javanian hinterlands. Soon thereafter, all research was moved to Labyrinthos, and through the Aidoscope did we continue our vigil. As impressive a work as this device is, however, it can glimpse but a fraction of the sea's infinite depths. Jesus Christ. Which brings us to the other matter at hand. Not long after the Exodus was declared, we recovered an unusual crystal shard during a routine observation. It appeared before us suddenly, as if propelled to the surface by some unknown force. We found that it possessed an ethereal density that exceeds that of normal crystals by orders of magnitude, and its shape resembles nothing which occurs in the natural world. It was made, not formed. Unfortunately, that was the extent of the information we could glean before we were forced to turn our focus towards the Exodus. The crystal was very nearly forgotten amidst the sudden upheaval. But thanks to the efforts of a certain someone, that crisis is now behind us and we are free to resume our research. Thus did we decide to seek you out, the dauntless adventurer who delved into the unknown and beheld its innermost secrets. And now we would have you see for yourself. Oh no, I didn't mean to. I'm supposed to be working on the alliance raids, not the normal raids. Oh no. Here's the crystal in question. Oh, it's gonna be someone's soul crystal, isn't it? Like one of the ascian soul crystals. I wonder whose it is. I know, but they want it. Stop. Oh my god, I'm sick. I love the ancients so much. I know of someone who bears this memories abides within this crystal. I was told to do alliance raids first so I could do the third one when patch comes. As I thought you do know what this is. Please tell me everything. Oh my god, this story seems so good though, actually. Ooh, there's too many things to do. I need to do normal raids, alliance raids, and patches before the end of this month. I have like less than 2 weeks to do this. I see, the Ascians use these to transfer their memories to new vessels. Fascinating indeed. It was plain that this crystal was special somehow, but this revelation surpasses even my considerable expectations. Similar artifacts have appeared throughout the ages, memories of martial techniques manifesting as crystalline shards on the battlefield or storied stones passed from master to student. A comparison between said artifacts and this crystal may prove a fruitful first step in unveiling its true nature. What do you think, Professor? Ascian memories, windows through which we can gaze upon the convocation of 14. Oh, he's losing his mind a little bit. Unlike the crystal in the other story, this one does not bear the mark of the convocation. Who, then, could these memories belong to? Oh, just another Ascian, and more importantly, why were they stored in this particular shard? More importantly still, why was it set adrift in the ethereal sea? Professor! Professor! Claudian! Huh? Yes? I'm well aware that contemplation is the key to breakthrough, but there is propriety to consider. We have a guest, one you invited explicitly. Must we do this every time? What? Ah, yes, of course. Our guest. Terribly sorry. I do so easily find myself unmoored by the tides of rumination. Perhaps a more engaging use of your time with us would be for you to take up that crystal. If indeed there are memories stored within, they may reveal themselves to you upon contact. If anyone message come Pandaemonium, please. Faces, grave threat, star, in danger. Wow. That's kind of crazy. That expression does not bode well. What did you see? You know, things, voices. Pandemonium, 'tis not a word I have heard before. If my knowledge of the ancient tongue serves me well, it means all demons. Not a name that inspires optimism, all things considered. In the event that another star-shattering cataclysm is in fact bearing down upon us, I would have the aforementioned examples of crystallized memory to hand. Namjiji Rusano, I entrust their procurement to you. If there are more memories to be extracted from this crystal, you will find them. Sheesh. As for you, Lilith, there is a person I would have you seek, the one who has delivered so dire a warning. Your story tells us that this crystal could very well have been made by one of the ancients. If that is the case, then discerning the nature of this pandemonium would require a trip far to the past, to an era before the Sundering. I know of only one individual capable of such a feat, the very hero who traversed time to prevent the world's doom. I must confess, the tales people tell of your adventure beggar belief, and their veracity has been a subject of much debate among my peers. After today's meeting, however, there can be no doubt in my mind that every incredible exploit is fact. So I ask you now, return to the past, find out what and where Pandemonium is, and if we need be concerned by this message. Thank you. For the time being, you should keep the crystal in your possession. I do not think you have seen the last of its memories, and more may be drawn out as you approach their source. Safe travels, and may we meet again soon to share our findings. I kind of forgot because I did this a while ago. But something about going to Elpis to find a memory that we found in the live stream. Something like that. If it receives this message, who receives this message? Pandemonium, quickly. What's up, OBGG? Oh, my lord. I hope my sound quality is okay. I think it's gonna be hard. Let me know if it sounds bad or if you can't hear me, and I can switch back to my other mic. It's not great. But we're doing the Pandemonium quests. Oh my gosh, hi! A little low compared to the game. See if that's any better. Could it be? Confused boy. Oh my god, he's adorable. Oh no, of course not. Apologies, but for the briefest moment I thought you to be a dear friend of mine. I realize now that such a notion is preposterous. This is the guy we saw at the end of the cutscene of base Endwalker. She told me a falling star would appear before me, and I suppose you must be it. Truth be told, I did not expect the expression to be so literal. Did we just fall on top of him? Oh my lord. Famous! Oh my god, look how cute. Why do all of the ascians have those blue eyes? I guess not all of them, but I'm gonna idle it. Those blue eyes are taking me out a little bit. Apologies for not introducing myself properly. My name is Themis. As you can see by my bare face, I am not one of Elpis's observers. Rather, I am come here on an assignment which has been more or less routine up until this very moment. You certainly do know how to make an entrance. I must wonder what brought you here, for it is plain you do not belong here, or any place I know for that matter. Should I put my robe back on? I'm Azim's familiar. Oh, I should put my robe back on. It appears my initial impression was not so preposterous after all. I did not know my friend had such a unique familiar at her disposal. If you are here at Azim's behest, then I believe I can hazard a guess as to your purpose. You're here to investigate Pandaemonium, yes? Yeah. If so, then we may be able to help one another, but first, might I trouble you to explain how you came to collide with my skull? Sure quite how to explain that one, but... I see. I believe that dispels any major doubts I had concerning your intentions. Apologies for being so intrusive, but you must understand that this is an uncommon occurrence. Yeah, I would think that, like, someone falling on your head is pretty uncommon, but... no. I shall pry no further, for I am well aware that we all have secrets we must keep. However, if I may, I would very much like to take a look at this crystal of yours. Excuse me. Fascinating. While I cannot say as to what it contains, it is clear that there are memories stirring within. Memories that speak of something gravely amiss in Pandaemonium. Okay, are you gonna explain to me what Pandaemonium is, please? The facility extends beneath Elpis and is overseen by wards of La Habrea. We're gonna meet La Habrea? It houses those creations that are highly valued as research subjects and highly dangerous to the star. Naturally, it is strictly guarded and under constant surveillance. Several days ago, however, an unnatural shift in the flow of its surrounding ether was detected. Soon thereafter, all communications from Pandaemonium ceased. I am here as a representative of an organization that works directly with the Convocation and have been tasked with investigating this incident. Now that there is some measure of transparency between us, might I offer a suggestion as to what we should do next? think Savage Aim or Heaven's Eye? 13. Heaven's Eye. Heaven's Eye. During the course of your investigation, you may discover valuable artifacts. These can be exchanged for equipment by speaking with Mylene in Aporia or Joel in Radzahan. Ooh. Oh my god, look, I'm shorter than the ancient one's children. Amos is eager to commence the investigation into this. Sure. Now then, my proposal is a simple one. Let us journey to Pandaemonium together. Our destination is the same, and I suspect the arrangement would work to our mutual benefit. Besides, I should have no trouble gaining us both access. I do hope you agree. I would loathe to part ways from the falling star I had been waiting for so long for. Originally, I had planned to conduct my investigation with the friend I mentioned earlier. She had also noticed the anomaly near Pandaemonium, so it only seemed natural that we should investigate it together. Wait, who's your friend? However, she eventually decided that it would be unwise for us both to go if two members of our organization were seen poking our heads about restricted facilities. It could raise questions. I decided to go alone, but she left me with these words: "Fear not, for in my absence a star shall fall before." While I could not comprehend her meaning at the time, I believe now I understand. She does have a way of being right about these things. Even so, her hints of what to come are generally more cryptic. I suppose I should have kept my gaze to the heavens. Suffice it to say that I am grateful for your presence either way. As for the matter at hand, we must first gain permission from the words of La Habrea for entry into Pandaemonium. There ought to be a speaker waiting at Ananurisis. Miss my friends. It's Hermes and Hades and Hythlodaeus. What a fascinating etheric signature. Ahem. In accordance with the Convocation's request, the two of you have been granted leave to observe Pandaemonium. I shall register your ether for the records. From this point on, you may freely come and go from the Pandaemonium as you please. Now that was a painless process. I take this as a sign we were meant to conduct our investigations together. Of course, while you have been permitted entry into the facility, the specimens housed inside must be handled with the utmost care. You are to heed the warder's instructions at all times. Those who conduct their work within Pandaemonium are called warders, for their role with respect to the creatures within. Generally, creations that pose a threat to the safety of the star must be undone. However, the words of La Habrea has deemed certain such creations as worthy of further study, entering them within the facility. Those who spend their days in Pandaemonium are not merely researchers. They must work tirelessly to ensure that none of their subjects slip their shackles. For all intents and purposes, the place is a dungeon. Perhaps such a comparison arouses frightful imagery, but Pandaemonium is a frightful place. I know not the purpose of your investigation, but if you discover aught that merits a report, pray do so with the utmost haste. Master La Habrea shall guide us upon the proper course of action from there. Then I take it that means you have detected nothing amiss as of late. The warders have reported nothing that would cause alarm. Minor fluctuations in ether have been observed, but surely Master La Habrea would have acted if they were anything worth worrying about. Are we meeting La Habrea? Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god. I see, it appears La Habrea is kept well abreast of the goings on here. Then, I hope I am not overstepping my boundaries by asking, but you seem to be quite familiar with Master La Habrea. Do you know him? Oh, the stories I could tell you. Know him? We've met. Briefly. That a mere familiar would have the honor to meet Master La Habrea, he is not known to easily afford others his time, so you must be extraordinary indeed to be granted even a moment of it. Regardless, while I doubt I need to tell you this, he is of the Convocation. Take care that your actions do not hinder his work. And with that, we are free to make our way to Pandaemonium. The naos that will take us there is on the eastern bank of Leth. Leith? Leth? Let us delay no further. I love being in Elpis. I had to contain my surprise for sake of appearances, but is it true that you two have met La Habrea in the flesh? Well, I wouldn't exactly say the flesh. It was more like, Thancred's flesh, but, I find you more fascinating by the moment. Still, I shall refrain from asking too many questions. Secrets will make our journey all the more intriguing. We shall come to know each other in time, I wager, or else why would fate have orchestrated our meeting? In any case, let us be off. Truth be told, this will be my first time beholding the fabled Pandaemonium with my own eyes. Here's to new adventure, eh? You're so cute. Oh, shit. Okay. It is much as I feared. What are you fearing? The speakers seemed in such high spirits that for a moment I thought the ethereal irregularity was not nearly so grave as a portent as I had imagined. Alas, 'twas a fleeting and vain hope. To gaze upon this complex network of chains and wards, the untrained eye might not sense anything awry. No effort has been spared in making this place impenetrable. Shit. Oh my god, I'm obsessed. It's so gothic. This is like so Lilith's aesthetic. Even the finest of masterworks is not without its flaws, however. Someone or something is tampering with the protections. It is working from within, eroding them from the inside out. Fear not, there is no immediate danger. I reinforced what protections I could for the moment we arrived. This will not put an end to whatever is occurring, but it shall at least serve to slow its progress. One small victory, though the road ahead of us is yet long. Yes, powerful forces are at work here. The silence in the air speaks volumes. While I did not expect a bustling facility, I do not see a single warder. Our first course of action should be to seek one out wherever they may be. However, there is something you must know. The magic I wove upon entering requires my constant awareness. That is to say, if we are forced to fight, I cannot risk joining you in battle. Should I lose focus, Pandaemonium's protections will rapidly crumble before the force assailing them. Oh shit, it's serious in here. Were there another way, I would gladly choose it, but let us at least be grateful that neither of us here is alone, trapped in a hopeless circumstances. If we should fail to find a peaceful solution, then I hope that I could rely on your strength to see us through. Of course, you have my promise. I'm always ready to ask. Thank you for offering your help so willingly. If weapons are drawn, I hope to be able to lend at least a touch of magical support. Creation magics do have their uses in that regard. I had it in mind to use your ether as basis for illusory I don't know why I'm having trouble reading that word. Illusory allies that will fight at your side. Perhaps 7 shall do. Not exactly an army, but by the looks of you, a formidable band nonetheless. Then so shall it be. Now, what I wonder awaits us in Pandaemonium's pitiless halls. Wait, that's it? Oh my god. That was fast to unlock the first raid. Oh shit. Hi Babs! Oh my god, I'm starting the panda raids. I'm so nervous. I'll save them. I must. Oh, what the hell? You want to come for the next view? Hell yeah. Oh. This appears to be one of the warders we seek, but I'm afraid he is in no state to answer questions. Perhaps... Oh my god, that was quick. Did not read that fast enough. I hope you're having a good Sunday, Babs. Yes, let me summon my friends. I love this. Shit. Oh shit. Oh my god, look at us. Someone has the fucking Order of the Condemned, Ericthonios. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. My monkey out? Yes, okay. Ooh, my god. Oh, we're just gonna go. Okay. I guess this is just a normal. I will never be able to just like see that and read Jailer. How is he transformed, I wonder? Oh, because he was turned. Why was he turned?
I'm so confused. It's all the same. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Ow! Oh god, that was a knockback. I'm flopping so hard. Oh god. Oh, it's going from the bottom up. Okay. GG's. Okay, that was pretty simple. I just fucked everything up. But I understand now. Oh! Do we need Asphodelos stuff? I'm just gonna... Oh wait, oh, I'm confused. Should I take these? I'm just gonna take these. In case I need them for later. Shout out this cat girl. Why not? What the hell? Me and Bestie dead on the floor. Okay. I got a player commendation? Crazy. Alright, Themis. That was a thrilling display, and if I may be so vaunting, the warriors I spun from your ether fought even more splendidly than I had anticipated. Yeah, they fought better than I did. I got carried, I think. I suppose they were cut from excellent cloth after all. We should wait until this man regains his senses. He wears the robes of a warder, and I would be very curious to know what drove him to attack us sight unseen. Oh, he's got a little belt on. Lilith, he stirs. What came over me? It's coming back to me. My mind was filled with a storm of desperation, anger. I leapt at you, though I knew not of your intentions. Pray accept my apologies and my thanks. Had you not knocked some sense into me, I may have fallen upon someone less capable of defending themselves. I am Ericthonios, a warder of Asphodelos, Pandaemonium's highest lair and the place we're in now. One must wonder, why were you so desperate to keep us out? What is happening in Pandaemonium? The creations interred with Asphodelos may have been set free and stalk its halls to no end but violence. That is not good, to say the least. Has this ever happened before? Nay. No, never. Each level of Pandaemonium is under the charge of a keyword who keeps strict control over the most minute aspects of their domain. They're selected with great care, and their loyalty to Master La Habrea is absolute. Yet something has gone terribly wrong. Try as we might to hold the line, the chaos within is overwhelming. I hardly realized that I had become separated from my colleagues. I remember a chorus of whispers assailing my senses, and afterwards only flashes of rage and fury, then blackness, from which I awoke to find that whatever had overcome me was gone. I see. Your senses may have been muddled by magics that affect the mind, perhaps the selfsame ones that saw you separated from the other warders. Whatever had taken a hold of me, thank you for releasing me from its clutches. That you've come here from the surface must mean some word of our plight has reached the outside world. If you know anything that may help, pray tell. Horror among horrors, so Pandaemonium's protections are indeed being dismantled from within. By the same individual, or individuals, that released its captives and set them upon you, no doubt. Such knowledge avails us little, however, if we cannot ascertain their identity. Themis, was it? You said you worked for an organization under the auspices of the Convocation. Were they to receive word of what has transpired here? What measures would they take? Doubtless they would consider this place to be a lost cause. Pandaemonium's ties to the outside world would be severed, or perhaps it would be wiped from existence entirely. And Itzalk would come do his little snappity snap. As I thought, were the creatures to escape to the outside world, there would be untold carnage. The words of La Habrea would never risk that, despite what value the research subjects may hold. All the more reason to work with haste. If we can't expect further help, then it falls upon me to save the others. I'll not leave them behind. You would go alone? I won't leave the others to face certain doom. I know they fight for survival even now. They wouldn't abandon their duty. They would see the creatures return to their cells at all costs. And so I must do the same, Themis. I know the request I'm about to make of you is a monumental one, but please, say not a word of this to the Convocation until I've been given a chance to set things right. Forgive my rudeness, Ericthonios. But my decision cannot be swayed by emotion. You would only be consigning yourself to an early death. Strength of resolve alone cannot win in the face of overwhelming odds. Oh shit. That being said, our investigation has only begun, and we would be remiss to turn back ere we made exhaustive survey. So, for the time being, there's slightly more than resolve to rely upon. Lilith is ready to fight. I knew you would be all too eager to join us. Each moment since you fell from the skies has been more interesting than the last. More and more you remind me of my dear friend. His dear friend, Asm? He looks like he could be Asm's sister. Idolin's sister. Which goes to some way toward encouraging me that this matter will yet reach a satisfactory conclusion. So, you agree to help? Duh! For the moment, our goals align. The protective magics of Pandaemonium yet hold. So for the moment, time is in our favor. Let us proceed upon the course you and Lilith have set us upon. I hate that little emote. I'm gonna be real. Themis and Lilith, yes? Thank you. The warders owe you a great debt already. I keep wanting to say wanderers. We shall be glad to have someone familiar with Pandaemonium's halls by our side. A party of 3 is ever so much more entertaining than a pair of 2. So you're saying you hate me, Themis? Now let us turn our attention to rescuing your colleagues. Perhaps it would be wise to approach the gates, in case any have followed you out. Of the song is so good. Not a sound can be heard from within, which means neither creature nor warder has made it this far. We should begin forming a plan to save them at once. Forgive me if I misunderstand, but do you mean to rescue the warders and creations both? Naturally, although they may be dangerous, they're valuable research subjects. I wouldn't see our labor, our untold hours of study go to waste. I dare say La Habrea would smile to hear you say such a thing. That is, if we had cause to report this incident to him. Smile? I'm not sure his face is capable of such warmth. Ah, so you have met him before. I was under the impression he rarely visited Pandaemonium. I have, yes. My mentor was the previous head of this facility, that is to say La Habrea's predecessor in position of chief keyword. Her name was Athena, and she was a researcher with the words. 'Twas she who appointed me to this position, in fact. Well, I know she's the P12. Oops. Okay, so something sussy is happening. I see. I did not know there was a chief keyword before La Habrea. Your motivation to save your research subject is not entirely driven by duty to the words, then. You wish also to preserve the work of your mentor. You've the right of it. I'm lacking in ideas of how to go about that, however. I'm a mere warder. I cannot wield interment magics. Ah, but of course, I can hardly expect you to be versed in the magics we use here. If you recall, during our battle, I bound you in ethereal shackles. Interment is a more refined and powerful magic based upon the same principles. While both are used to keep our subjects docile, only the keyword of each tier is permitted to use interment. Even if I were allowed, I lack the aptitude to use the spell to any notable effect. Fascinating. I have some knowledge of these forms of spellcraft, actually. La Habrea himself established their foundation, if I recall. While shackles are meant to bind an object in a place for a short time, interment freezes the very space around it for as long as the caster wills. Indeed, while the illusory beings you summoned in our fight suggested as much, I see your knowledge of magic is vast. Perhaps you've already mastered the art of interment, and I've been lecturing you like a child all this time. I am afraid my knowledge ends there. I have not the precise understanding of how the invocations interact with natural laws that would be needed to cast said spells with any consistency. While I consider myself well versed in various magics, I would be ill-advised to assume the duties of keyword without instruction. That being said, if I were to learn more of the interment and its inner workings, perhaps... Well, you have a warder standing in front of you. Leave the fighting to me. You two can figure out the rest. I'm actually an Omnicaster now, so I know lots about magics. I dare say we can do just that. Eric Thonios, you implied what prevented you from performing interment was lack of magical capacity. What if I supplemented your power with my own? Would the spell succeed then? I can't say for certain. I've never heard of such a thing being done. I believe it may be our best recourse. That is, of course, assuming you can perform the initial rites and incantations flawlessly. Even the smallest misstep and we would have to start over. You needn't worry about that. I've seen the spells cast so many times that their motions have been burned into my memory. I won't disappoint. Very well, let us work out the specifics afterwards. Once we do, we can test out our methods on one of the escaped creatures, though I suppose there is a matter of finding. It would be foolish to rush in blindly, lest we find ourselves surrounded with naught but an untested stratagem at our disposal. Nay, I would prefer to engage a single creature that Lilith can dispatch on her own if the spell were to go awry. I agree, and I may have an idea in that regard. I recall seeing a hippocampus wandering the waterways during my flight. Perhaps it's still there. Few of the subjects housed in Asphodelos are fond of water, and I believe we'll be able to engage the beast without fear of unwanted guests. Then that shall be our first target, or perhaps subject is a better term. Before we commence with interment magics, the creature should be weakened to a sufficient degree. I believe I can trust you with that task. Yeah, I'll put some of this. As dependable as ever, once you have given it thorough trouncing, we shall bind this hippocampus with the keyword's magic. Until then, my illusions shall fight by your side. The hippocampus will be alone, but it's a daunting opponent nonetheless. Its magic warps the environment around it, and it will be at home amidst the waterways. Steel yourself for a fight. Have we unlocked the next one already? Oh my god. Wait, I love that the Endwalker raid quests are like so much bigger. They're like pretty easy so far, Babs. I keep fucking up the mechanics though. The world unsundered. Asphodelos the second. Oh my gosh, we're inside now. Oh hey, hippocampus. You look scary. Oh my goodness. Okay. It's fine. I'm fine. Creation. Whoa, it doesn't have a body. Its head is just floating there. Carbuncle is out. Oh my god. hell? Seems off. GG's! Oh, my lord. That was cool. I swear I just did something with that cat girl. I don't know what these things are and if I need them, but I'm taking them anyway, just in case. Woohoo! Okay. I knew that you were no mere mercenary, but to make such clean work of the hippocampus, seasoned fighters scarcely have occasion to visit Pandaemonium, let alone display their skills. Mastery takes all forms, indeed. Needless to say, our plan worked to perfection, in no small part thanks to you two. Themis's power was more than enough to complete the interment. Spellcasting was never my strong suit, but that almost made me feel like a proper magus. Truly, having seen your abilities firsthand in your fight with Lilith, I beg to disagree. Tackles is the one exception, and 'tis only because I've been forced to practice it since I was but a small child. Other magics leave me feeling completely out of my depth. Regardless, it seems luck is on my side to guide me to you. We may prove the impossible possible after all. The impossible breakfast sandwich? Oh wait, the way I left before I got the before I got the rewards help. It was really smart of me. While our success in sealing away the hippocampus is certainly heartening, the fact that we have yet to see any other warders concerns me. The key ward of Asphodelos is nothing if not cautious. Doubtless he has gathered what warders he could and retreated to a safe area. Let us hope so. It occurs me that I know little of the keywords besides their magical prowess. Is there aught more you can share? Of course, a man named Hesperos is in charge of Asphodelos. Not only does he have thorough knowledge of the creatures here, but he takes great pains to be a mentor to each of the warders under his charge. He has done much to ensure that I flourished here in spite of my ineptitude at magic, and I've always known him to be the sort of man who faces difficult decisions with unwavering composure. Furthermore, key wards are not only masters of the interment, they can also bend the hallways of Pandaemonium to their will with creation magics. With all this in mind, I am certain that so long as Hesperos guides them, the other warders are safe. I can see why absolute control over the environs is imperative. Had we faced the hippocampus upon arid sands instead of waterways, I suspect the battle would have ended much more quickly. In any case, if this Hesperos is as capable and caring as you say, we would do well to seek him out as soon as we can. He has like as not taken your colleagues to a secure location. The safest place could be the innermost circle of Asphodelos. From there they could flee to Abyssus if hard pressed. Even should they have sought safe haven within the other circles, if we make for the fourth, we ought to encounter them on the way. Indeed, and we shall gain a comprehensive understanding of the situation within Asphodelos, which will be essential in determining whether we ought to continue down to Abyssus. The rub, of course, is that I myself I'm struggling right now. I myself possess no power to bend the circles to my will. Instead, we must proceed through the central corridor, which was barred by the Phoenix last I checked. Phoenix, I have heard the name before, a fiery bird with life eternal. Beyond unquenchable brilliance, the perfected concept boasts nigh boundless restorative powers, if I recall. Truly an exemplary feat of creation magics. Perfection is ever built on the back of failure, however, and La Habrea suffered countless missteps during his experiments. Rawr. And he was hardly the only one. This Phoenix will be but one of many attempts at the concept gone awry. I, far from evoking wonder, our Phoenix is a creation of fury and wrath and seeks only to turn the world to ash. Thus it was confined within the Pandaemonium. Well, I have my own Phoenix, too. So our Phoenixes can fight. Development of the concept continued elsewhere, but as the moons turned, more and more researchers abandoned the project as an impossibility, save for La Habrea and his words. When I received word that at long last La Habrea had succeeded where so many others had failed, I was nearly overcome. Pray tell, how did the warders of Pandaemonium celebrate their master's accomplishment? I don't believe we did. The research of the words of La Habrea has little consequence to our work here, save for those rare times it charges us with a new specimen. Truth be told, I don't remember anyone making note of the occasion. But enough reminiscing. We must make ready to confront the Phoenix. While it's possible that it flew off to some other wing of Pandaemonium, we would make that assumption at our own peril. Better to assume we'll need to bring Asphodelos' most unruly subject to heel. I certainly see no reason to delay. The Phoenix's power over flame will avail it far less in a barren corridor than elsewhere, so it may well serve us to subdue it sooner rather than later. I'm so excited to meet La Habrea. Do I not want the loot? So Babs, I do want the I do want the loot. But I totally I don't know. I just left the duty without waiting for the rolls. I greeted or needed on all of it. And then I was like, okay, bye. For whatever fucking reason. I don't know. Wait, is that the mount that I see everyone writing? Oh shit! Oh shit! What? It's a savage mount. Oh my god, I want it. I want it so bad. It seems whoever is behind this can alter the space around us at will. We face an uphill battle. Impossible. If those are creation magics at work, that means... Let us confront that reality after we have conquered the enemy in front of us. Every drop of our focus shall be required if we are to enter the Phoenix. This is going so fast. I low-key love it. No, Raptor said they didn't want to do third for 3. Oh, that looks so awesome. I want this mount. The creation. To attack those? Oh, I see. Oh god, not my 3 steps of one. How embarrassing. These are really fast. It's not god. don't like being so far away from them. Okay. I see. Oh shit, I totally did not see the pattern where they were all going. Help. Oh, this dancer is going through it. Relatable though. No. No. Sorry. Oh, help, Bobs. Oh, he's literally fine. Okay, so it's this one first. Fuck! GG's! Oh, we skipped phase. I think. It's not one before. Swag! I need this gear. Is this a new glam? No, I feel like I've seen this before for you. This is just your paladin glam. Woohoo! Alright, let's go. I got 2-player commentations? Okay. With that, the Phoenix is shackled once more. However, there is yet the matter of this arena. As you've told us, there is but one person in Asphodelos with the ability and authority to wield such magics. I need the savage version of this here. Okay. Though unfortunately, it appears he has saved us the trouble of finding him. Oh, he's right behind me, isn't he? A contemptible display as befits an inferior specimen. Huh? Are you like trying to offend me? Even so, I expect it would at least delay your advance. Imagine my surprise when I saw the chains of interment drag the Phoenix back to its cage. Either the bird is even more of a failure than its creators cared to admit, or you are by no means trespassers. Let me pull out my book. I look real threatening with my book. I had hoped our suspicions were misplaced, but alas. It's your bestie. Oh my god. I can't with the goatee. Keyword Hesperos. Why? Why have you brought such chaos to your beloved Pandaemonium? Pandaemonium, pitiless, impenetrable, and utterly steadfast, unlike those charged with its keeping. What possessed you? I don't understand. He's got vampire teeth? Oh, Eric Thonius. Must you pester me with these inane questions? Think of yourself. Surely you can muster a theory or two with that dim wit of yours. Oh my god, you're being so mean right now. Then again, you have never been one for insight. Why Master La Brea suffers your mediocrity, I shall never understand. You may look like him, but you're not the Hesperos, I know. Something has warped you, too, from the inside out. The keyword I knew had compassion for all those under his charge, be they clad in robes or shackled in chains. Was all that a farce? Do you hide your contempt for us all these years? Those who are content to merely glimpse the water's surface are doomed to be dragged into its depth. You prove my opinion of you with every word. You're being so mean. My mind is clearer than it has ever been. Even now, seeing you feebly grasp for answers makes the bile rise in my throat. Such wasted potential. To be son... Ah! To be son to Master La Habrea, yet no more skilled with magic than a newborn babe. Oh my god. Wait, he's... Oh! But of course, it's always about La Habrea. Silence, you are not worthy to utter his name. That's literally his dad. Like, what are you talking about? For once, be grateful to witness a feat beyond your meager abilities, beyond your shallow reckoning. I have slipped the surly bonds of mortality. I have become one with our mythic creations and rid myself of imperfections. I stand upon the threshold of godhood. Okay, you need to calm down. As a Hemethios shall I serve Master La Habrea, ever faithful unto the end of days. He's gonna chain us? He's gonna gavel us? And he shall require no other. I think not! I love him. He's baby. He's so baby. Look at him, he's so baby. Are you so blinded by arrogance that you have lost sight of what it means to serve? Eric Thonios is more capable than you could ever know. It was thanks to his instruction that I was able to master the art of interment, both how to wield it and then how to break free of it. Lilith looks so angry. Lilith, let us quit this place. Whatever poison has corrupted Hesperos' mind, it is plain his power far eclipses our own. We must have time to gather our strength. Oh shit. Oh shit. Weaklings though they may be, it takes a singular aptitude to master interment so quickly, to say nothing of how swiftly that familiar laid low the phoenix. Regardless, their noble aims will be their undoing. Where they fritter away their strength in calming the beasts of Asphodelos, I continue my work. Even should they survive long enough to reach the heart of my domain, naught shall await them but doom. Well, if the doom is assuneable, then like we could survive. Or as like a healing check, like we could do that. I eagerly await your arrival, Eric Thonios. Even dullards have their uses. What is going on? What is going on? So the keywords have clearly lost the plot. And something is going on. My darkest suspicions have been realized. We face the keyword of Asphodelos himself. More than that revelation, however, Eric Thonios worries me. He loved Hesperos for his compassion, but received naught but scorn from whatever the keyword has become. He has said little since our return. I only hope that the shock of recent events does not prove to be a death now for his resolve. I have a ton of this. Let me get more savage aim. Much as I am loath to disturb Eric Thonios so soon after what has just occurred, I am afraid circumstances do not afford us the luxury of time. Perhaps it will do him well to speak about recent events, concerning both the keyword and his father. He's got daddy issues. But like, can't fault him for that. The creation of ward which surrounds Pandaemonium was an astounding feat of magical prowess. A feat accomplished by none other than La Habrea. That both my father and I combined others in chains is perhaps the only thing that we have in common. Ah, so it is true. I'm La Habrea's son, bereft of his talent for magics or his brilliant mind, but his son nonetheless. Surely this doesn't come entirely as a surprise to you. Nay, I had an inkling when you said you had practiced ethereal shackles since childhood. Assuming you haven't been employed here quite that long, it had to indicate some long-held connection to La Habrea. 'Twas La Habrea that taught me how to cast ethereal shackles. But that was it. My further education was overseen by the words of La Habrea, more specifically my mother, who was a researcher there. Sheesh. Oh my god, was his mom Athena? You did speak of Athena, chief keyword, before La Habrea. She is your mother, yes? How astute. Oh no, we have to beat up his mom? That's gonna be really sad. I can see now why you were chosen to lead this investigation. You've the right of it. Athena was my mother, and it was she who invited me to join her here. La Habrea had nothing to do with it. Miso is playing with my shoelaces back there. I see there is little love lost between you two. I can What I cannot see is why La Habrea was appointed chief keyword when your mother was already in place. Was in place. My mother is no longer with us. Oh my god, someone's gonna possess her body. Or something. And La Habrea was all too eager to assume her responsibilities, with nary a moment to spare to mourn her. What love do I owe him now, when he offered not one drop of compassion then? T. Ah, I see. She is no longer with us, an expression to convey the end of a life. She's just returned to the star, it's fine. I have known only the public face of La Habrea. While he is lauded for his ability to maintain composure in the face of unnerving circumstances, I must admit that oft he comes across as cold. No, really? Apologies, but can we speak of something else? This topic isn't an easy one for me to discuss. Of course. There are more pressing matters at hand, after all, namely how to deal with Hesperos. We have yet to see the other warders. Judging by what we know, we can surmise Hesperos has confined them somewhere beyond our grasp. And now that he is aware of our presence, he will be preparing for our next encounter. We cannot expect to face him on equal footing. Quite the opposite, in fact. Every moment we spend chasing after the creations is another moment Hesperos can contrive another advantage for himself. The wisest course would be to find him first and foremost. Let's kick his ass! Let's go! He has said that he has become one with the creations. Perhaps that meant he is vulnerable to interment. How do y'all pronounce that? Is it interment? 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 In theory, that should be possible. However, is it enough merely to confine him after all he has done? I need to know why. I need to know what drove him to forsake everything he's worked for. Was it all truly so that he could serve his master? To my mind, he's merely put La Habrea's own work at risk in trade for some nebulous power. La Habrea is the chief keyword of Pandaemonium. How would throwing it into disarray win his favor? It doesn't make any sense. I share your curiosity, but we must consider that our enemy has us at a disadvantage in every sense. What do you think? Should we seek to put him in fetters, or would it be too dangerous to allow him quarter? If you fail to confine him, I can always strike him down. I want answers. I don't want to go directly to, like, death. Daring as ever, I see. I know not which trials you have faced in your past, but to see you so certain is all the convincing I need. Very well, let us try Ericthonius' plan. Thank you, Lilith. I believe I can shed some light on the nature of our foe. When Hesperos spoke with us, I noticed he bore the telltale fangs of the Vircolacus, a beast which feeds off the ether of its prey. Likely that is the creation Hesperos merged his essence with. And we know all too well that he can change the environment around himself at will. The battle will not be an easy one, but I believe in our victory. Let's guard. I'll probably do a little bit more of oh god. I'll try my best, V. I really will, but no guarantees. Oh! Said you are not leaving. Oh! Okay. Yes. 1, need to go make some more eggplant though. What? Okay, okay. Oh my god. I want to do this refractor. I love that one. What is Ape? What the hell is that? Oh, is this a knockback? Can I sure cast this knockback? See? I can! Look at that. Oh shit. Yeah, I got by that. That's great. Oh! Wait, I get it. Okay. That should have been like kind of obvious. Fine. Oh! Okay, okay, I get it, I get it, I get it, I get it. GG's. That wasn't too bad. I know the savage will be cringe. I'll definitely die. Hey, I didn't die that time actually. I'm proud of myself. Oops, I took that shot way too late. Love the sage. Love a good sage. Nosferatu! Oh, that roll was so sad. I'm not getting the minion, am I? RIP! Swaggy. Now, Themis, we end this here. Fools, I will not be put in chains. Not the purple glowing eyes help. Ass. To think that I would fall before one such as you. Perhaps I should have treated you as more than a mere nuisance. Despite your victory, you shall never know the knowledge you seek. The secrets of my transformation, the secrets of my deception, they shall return to the star with me. Oh, he's gonna off himself. You are wasting your breath, Hesperos. We have the upper hand now. Surely you can see that. Yes, yes, my repertoire is not yet exhausted, however. Although I have failed, my end shall be on my terms. Yeah, he's gonna die so he can escape. Okay. I remain loyal to my very last. Come what may, I die with dignity. Okay. It's a bit dramatic. How did your ambition lead you so astray, Hesperos? You were better than that. Your star shone more brightly than any other in Pandaemonium. You had La Habrea's respect, his trust. What more did you seek? That you would forsake all and sully your legacy besides. He became so blinded by his own desires that he lost sight of his duty. In the end, he lost everything, and his plans lie in tatters. I fail to see any dignity in that. Even so, I would have liked to know why he chose this path. Hesperos's infatuation with your father was his undoing. Perhaps he was jealous that Faith had chosen you and not him to be La Habrea's son. So terrible did this jealousy become that he sought verboten power. Power that La Habrea would be unable to ignore. How does a pursuit for respect warp one's heart so? How does infatuation with one person turn into contempt for everything, for everyone else? I've never heard of such a thing. It happens, but that doesn't mean it's right. So true, bestie. That's, literally Emmett Silk be like, I want to destroy all of the worlds so I can get Hythlodaeus back. I see. I admit I cannot find it vexing, but perhaps that signifies naught but my own capacity for bitterness. I do not understand what it is to have a beacon to follow in dark times, a person you trust to guide you true. How is it to desperately wish their light would fall upon you again? But we have spent enough time assuming the intentions of the departed. There are the living to consider. We must find the other warders and round up the remaining creations forthwith. Of that, at least, we can be certain. I believe I can be of help in that matter. The influence of Hesperos' magic is fading through Asphodelos. Now is the perfect opportunity to seize control of the facility and restore things to their original state. Seize control? Can you really do that? He's so cute. He's so baby. I know I've said that a lot, but he's so baby. What? What is this presence? Erechthonius. What lies beyond that threshold? Abyssos! That's the passage which connects Asphodelos and Abyssos. Why? Be on your guard, you two. Now that Asphodelos is free of obstructions, I can more easily sense disturbances in the lower layer levels. Something stirs in Abyssos. Oh, shit. A warding sigil? How? Let us return to the gates for now. I should like to apprise the situation from there. Needless to say, our investigation is far from over. Who wards the warders? Although we have defeated Hesperos, it appears we have but scratched the surface of Pandaemonium's troubles. My head is still swimming with questions, but could this mean that Hesperos wasn't actually behind this? It is a stark possibility, yes. The root of this crisis may lie somewhere much deeper than even Abyssos. When we first encountered you, you said the memories of your escape were vague and that your senses were muddled. I believe this was more than a result of panicked mind. You were made to feel this way by a powerful magical influence. It is possible that this same magic could have poisoned Hesperos' heart, twisting his affection for La Habrea into a burning obsession. Then, in his altered state, he was made an offer of power he could not refuse. Gasp. Wait, are you suggesting that someone else turned Hesperos into that thing? If so, it stands to reason that they wouldn't stop at him. Indeed, our mysterious mastermind does not lack for subjects for his experiments. For more potential hemithoi. What you're saying is true, then my colleagues, they're doomed to share the same fate as Hesperos. Yes. Do not lose heart yet, Erechthonius. Hesperos challenged us alone, and that tells me that the process of his creation was a long and taxing one. If he was the first Hemithos, then the rest of the warders are likely still alive. However, as much as I would like to hasten deeper into Pandaemonium, the way forward is sealed off. We must focus our efforts on finding a way through. With the creation still having free reign of Asphodelos, that won't be easy. On the contrary, I yet retain control of these circles and thus can wield intermittent magic within their halls at will. The creatures will pose no threat to us. Just like that, then there's nothing stopping us from returning order to Asphodelos. Just so, I shall require your expertise to keep the peace after the subjects have been returned to their confinement. However, you are Asphodelos' sole remaining warder after all. Wait, what happened to all the other ones? Are they not, like, locked up? Truth be told, I did not expect this investigation to become so involved. Of course, I would like to resolve matters here without resorting to outside help, but... But what? Do you mean to send a report to La Habrea? Ooh. 'Tis too soon to say. Let us find a way into Anabyssos. Anabyssos. Oops, I just skipped a whole tier. Abyssos. It would be best to withhold our judgment until we have ascertained whereabouts of the other the whereabouts of the other warders and the identity of the party responsible for their disappearance. Agreed. Even so, if it means saving even a single life within Pandaemonium, then I'm not above asking La Habrea for help, should it come to that. Recent discoveries certainly paint Hesperos' actions in a new light. The number of unknown elements in this investigation grows, and we must proceed forward with the utmost caution. To that end, Erechthonios and I shall remain here for the time being. Much as I enjoy your company, I do not believe we shall be needing protection so long as we remain in Asphodelos. You should take this time to rest. Surely you are weary, and there may be more battles ahead of us. Themis' burden may grow heavier in your absence, but he's shown that he is more than capable to bear it. Still, I would help wheresoever I'm able. All we've achieved so far has been thanks to you two, and I mean to repay the debt I owe. I don't know what use I can be outside of placating the creatures, but I'll find a way. Okay, you've done so much. Nonsense, you owe us nothing. It was thanks to your knowledge of the magics which govern this place that we were able to come this far. Elsewise, we would have likely succumbed to the hippocampus's assault. Each of us has arrived at this dire pass by separate paths, but it is only by combining our respective expertise that we will reach the end of it and see Pandaemonium saved. Thank you, Themis. Hesperos' words seem to have affected me more than I realized. Together we've come this far, and together we'll reach the end. I have no doubt we will. Even so, let us allow Lilith her rest. Besides, you have someone awaiting a report on your progress, yes? I dare say your story will be much more than they ever imagined. Yippee! We have to go back to Labyrinthos. Oh my lord, 900? Is... Oh. Cloudian. Welcome back, Lilith. Back from the past, none the worse for wear, I see. So, what did you find? Well, here's the tea. We fought some hoes. So there's evil afoot in Pandaemonium. An already ominous place, I must say. Mythic beasts and missing warders. Truly, we are fortunate to see you return to us in one piece. It appears the voice Lilith heard from the crystal spoke the truth. As for who left it behind and why, those are yet questions to be answered. Indeed, it could be someone who lived among the ancients, or it could be someone trying to avert a tragedy from the future. Much remains shrouded in mystery. Yet ilm by ilm, we shall unveil that mystery, with the help of Lilith, of course. By her actions was the fabric of the past reshaped, yet she returns to the same present she left. Which can only mean one thing, that her intervention in Pandaemonium's crisis is but one of the countless building blocks of history upon which our present has been built. Miso. There is no telling what consequences would arrive if we stopped pursuing this matter now. Whatever plot is unraveling within Pandaemonium, we must not let it reach its conclusion. If one of those creatures should escape, what ripples would carry forth to the future? Buddy, what's up? They might wreak havoc upon the world of the ancients, and their despair would leave an indelible mark upon history's pages. That despair would only feed the terrible beasts that arose during the final days. But the final days already had a drastic effect on the eons that followed. If the scars it left were made even deeper, then we risk losing our present entirely. Why are you in my armpit? Whatever the cost, our connection with the future of Elpis must be preserved. I know I have asked much of you already, but can I count on you to continue your work in Pandaemonium? I... Look! Miso, say hi to stream! He's also... Your tireless efforts are much appreciated. If there is aught we can do to ease your burden, you need only say the word. Speaking of which, might you return the crystal into our keeping? While we cannot accompany you to the past, perhaps something can be gained by researching it further. Oh. Ah, it shines just as splendidly as the day we met. We shall begin work right away, but I cannot promise any meaningful results for some time. And as matters in Elpis seem to be in a similar state, I must ask that you rest. No worries, Babs! Good luck with your chores. But before that, allow me to make an introduction. As our research moves into its critical stage, I found it only suitable to recruit another assistant. Mylene is an expert in armaments from throughout history, be they from the far-flung past or made in the most modern forges. Should you find aught of interest in your adventures, bring it here and she will be glad to offer her services. Oh, this is gonna be where we turn stuff in. Don't bite my necklace, boy. We know researchers... No, do not do that. In numerous fields would love to get their hands on artifacts from bygone eras and would give you goods in return that you should aid in trials ahead. Furthermore, if you ever wish to peruse the records of events you have reported here, Nimgigi has been taking faithful and thorough notes. She is at your complete disposal. The little curses. Yeah. I sense that we have embarked upon something monumental, something that will dwarf all else I have accomplished in my many years of research. I can think of no greater honor nor reassurance than to have your capable assistance in this endeavor. If there's anything... Stop biting my necklace! If there's anything to be found that will contribute to your success, we shall find it. We shall not rest until we have unlocked the mysteries of this crystal, and you will be the first to know when we do. Woohoo! So baby. What is it? Quick time? Yeah. Enough. Oof, you're getting your hair all over my desk, boy.